of the cardinal points of NYSC is the community development projects, where serving core members look at their community and find a way to impact positively to that community. This is our focus on this special report. My name is Bilkisu Suleiman. Daniela Ayang is serving core members use disposable items such as broken buckets, sacks, bottles to teach her community dwellers on how it can be used for planting and production of manure. Members of Muku community converge at primary school Muku to learn from this experience. The NYSC local government inspector, Mrs. Olayinka Omobolandi, expressed her excitement and encouraged the corper Daniela, where she said, as a serving corps member, you're supposed to be beneficial to the host community so as to be remembered when you leave.
We all know that the NYSC is an household name with everybody in Nigeria. It's the National Youth Service Corps, and one of our cardinal points has to do with community development services. And we always encourage corps members in their host communities to look out for needs and ways that they can improve their community. The service is just 1 year, but by the time they are leaving, there should be an impact made that community will remember them for being there. And that is just one of the things that Daniela is doing today. She has looked around and seen that a lot of their waste products that are thrown around could be converted to things that they could use for agriculture. She's an agriculturist, and and this community is really into agriculture, and she has taken time to see around and see how she can help them to do agriculture in the household, not even necessarily going to a farmland, something they can do within their house and also make profit from it. And this is what we encourage every corps member to do, that wherever you find yourself, the reason why you are there, because NYSC is the only body that has youth sent to grassroots areas, and we encourage them that the reason why NYSC is sustained is to let them know that things can be better in their communities, they can be reached in their communities. And I'm so excited this morning that Daniela has taken time to do this in this community. You can see the community, it's rural, even though it's in the FCT, but it's still rural, and she has seen a need, she has decided to meet it. And I want to thank God because she took that upon herself to do. The NYSC is very much in support of corps members doing community development projects in host communities where they are sent to. And that was one of the things that has made us very relevant and unscrappable.
The project officer, Center for Journalism, Innovation and Development, NTEDO, ECO, gave a brief history of the organization and emphasized on the climate change and sustainable agriculture, where he discouraged the rural dwellers from bush burning, tree cutting, and encouraged them to plant cover crops such as legumes.
Okay, CGID is a media innovation and development think tank. We were funded we came in 2014 as a non-governmental organization, and over the years we've been a leader in investigative journalism, civic technology, information verification, accountability and transparency, and we also support journalists in terms of capacity building, research and policy briefing documents. It's very, very important. What Daniela did today, it's much commendable. In as much as food sufficiency and food security is important, and in as much as we want to achieve that, we have to engage the grassroots and the smallholder farmers, because about 70% of what we consumed is being produced by grassroots farmers, smallholders farmers. So it is important to give them more awareness, especially with the current situation of climate change, how it affects our food production, how it affects our farming practices. So what Daniela did today is very, very important. As an organization, we've supported her financially and in terms of resources or with everything we have. And you know, our mandate as an NGO is about policy advocacy. So definitely we will continue to do the advocacy, and we continue to make more noise so that we can draw government attention to the current situation.
In an interactive section with the rural dweller, a veterinarian of the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, ARCN, Dr. Mark, who introduced the participants to snail farming, he said, with little or no capital, one can start, aim, and most often it has high market demand.
I know say some people for here know wetin snail be all about, or people know wetin snail be. Anybody for here know wetin snail be? No be only Igbo people dey chop snail. I just say the meat dey cost for market. E dey cost for market. I know say everybody knows snail. They talk about raining, about climate change and everything. But you know say when rain fall, you go see say snail dey wall. All those things wey dey wall, if you dey gather them, you keep them for one place. They go fit give you money wey sometimes at the end of the year, by the time you calculate the money wey you go get from that snail, na still plenty money, na still something. Compared to say we dey depend on only one thing. These days, the way the country dey go, nobody fit just sit down and say na only farming you go dey do, or na only this thing I go dey do. Everybody now needs to dey find extra things wey you go dey do to make one or two ends meet basically. So snail wey we dey say na only Igbo people dey chop, e get very high demand, e get very high market demand. We fit no dey chop am for here because we like cow meat, we like goat meat. But e get places wey they dey even import snail, they dey export snail from Nigeria go other countries because people dey chop this snail. E dey very good. Many things dey inside snail wey we no know. Snail no dey chop anything wey we no fit get for our environment. If you carry back of pawpaw leaf, you give snail, snail go chop am. If you carry back of watermelon give am, you go chop. Back of your cassava wey we dey throw away sometimes, or the people wey dey use am do amala, the Yoruba people wey dey here, or the Igbo people wey dey here, snail go still chop am. All your waste for house wey person don chop no fit finish am. Once you dey give snail, snail go fit chop. Basically, this snail sef, once you keep am, e go dey grow, e go dey big, e go dey lay egg for there. You fit start with 2 or 3 before you know, other ones don come. Nobody fit tell you say snail farming no good. For your backyard, if you just get one tank wey they don cut put for there, put small snail for there, you go see say you dey get snails dey grow for there. E dey very important. You no go take your money. You no even need skill. Even people wey no go school, people wey their children dey school, everybody fit take care of snail. No be say every day you go dey go there. Even once in a week, 2 times in a week, you go fit dey at ten d to your snails. E dey time effective, e dey time efficient. So you no go dey get issues. Snail dey very good. E get better protein e get better crude protein pass our meat wey we dey chop. Most of the meat wey we dey chop, e get very essential nutrients like calcium and other requirements wey we dey need. So e dey very important. If you wan house these snails, you no need anything much. Once you get area for your house wey dey warm and humid, wey get trees, like our former presenter say make trees dey. Once you get place where shade dey, you go see snail. If rain fall today now, you go see say snail go dey all the wall. But once sun comot, you go see say e no go dey. The way we go need do be say, if you get area for your house, you go fit get small area where you go dey put am, you go dey feed am normal leaves, normal pawpaw, everything wey you get, any waste product wey you get, snail dey chop. Even when those ones no dey, they fit get nutrients from the soil and everything. So with all these things now, e dey very important say we go need extra money, and this snail farming go still fit help us do 1 or 2 things. Thank you very much.
Daniela Ayang, who is the host of the day, added knowledge by demonstrating how compost manure is manufactured, and they were all excited after the practical section was conducted, where the participants participated in planting of okra, and it was thereafter distributed to them.
una come here very early, as around 9 o'clock, come sit down. I want to appreciate una. And because of una, now you make me organize this thing. I become member, actually I dey stay for this community. You know, if most of una dey see me, my house just dey down. So I study agriculture, so I just feel say it dey very important make we do this thing. Because you know say we dey grow as population dey increase, especially for rural communities like this. I know say una don many, una don too plenty, and it dey very important say as population dey grow, one of the important thing wey population go use survive na food. So this sensitization, whatever we do here, dey very important because it dey about food. When I bin dey study my course, they bin dey tell us say you fit visit doctor once in a month. Lawyer, you fit even throughout this year itself, you fit no even need lawyer for your life. But you see food, as you come out here, you don chop. As you sit down for here, your belle go dey bite you if you no chop. You fit chop 3 times, at least e bad, you go need food twice a day. So food dey that important. And with the way population don increase, e dey very important say make we learn how to produce our own food. I know say most of this community, most of us we dey plant, most of us na farmers, others no be farmers. But the thing wey I don observe say for most of us wey dey do backyard farming for this community, we dey actually just plant directly on the soil, like we dey put our seeds directly. E no bad at all, e no bad. But like the first person wey come address us, he dey talk about climate change. Things dey change. But as we dey grow up, the way rain bin dey fall that time, no be how weather dey now. And most farmers now, we dey change our own entire routine because of how environment dey. And most of these things about this environment na our own impact, na we dey cause am. For example, most of the things wey dey here wey I wan carry practicalize, I actually carry am for this our waste, this place wey dey here. Na the things wey most of us throw away. I pay this most of these people wey dey waka around, dey pack things. I come clean am, arrange am, keep. Because I wan show una say things wey una dey throw away, una fit still use am dey plant. Even if you get your farm, you no get farm, you still fit use am for your farm. For example, I wan talk about the importance of backyard farming. Why e dey important for you to dey use sack bag, to dey plant for your backyard, for your corridor, for even your main farm sef. Number one, you know say for most of us wey dey do backyard farm, wey dey put for soil, this na our community and una dey live for here. The next 1 to 2 years, una go still dey use that same plant, that same farmland, dey plant that same thing. And as you dey plant, when you harvest, most dey say now na harvest season. When you harvest, that nutrient wey dey that soil, the thing wey you harvest comot don chop that nutrient, abi? And we need survive because the farm na wetin you dey take make money. So when you harvest and then the thing wey you don harvest don collect most of the nutrients wey dey that soil, the next season again you come put another thing for that same soil, still expect make the thing still dey yield the same way. E no go happen like that. And you go dey pump manure, dey buy manure for market, dey pump, dey do your soil so that the thing, even for backyard sef, you see say you don dey put okra for backyard. The first time, my okra grow well, my vegetable grow well. But you notice say with time, maybe before this year run out or next year sef, the okra you no dey yield like that. Na because say you no dey give the ground enough time to recover from wetin the other harvest, wetin you harvest. You no dey give the ground enough time to recover, make e build back body, make e gain wetin you don lost, that you don rush put in another thing. That thing too go come suck am, continue to dey suck am, continue to dey suck am. So if you use like sack bags, you use buckets dey plant. First of all, when you harvest from your this thing, you fit pour out that sand. You don finish your harvest, e dey inside sack. You fit pour out that sand. Your normal sand still dey your backyard and e go dey develop. You pack another one, put inside. The new one wey you put inside na new nutrients wey you bring come inside. Una understand wetin I dey try talk? So you no dey kill the ground. You understand? Na sack you dey use. So when you use your sack plant, e dey very easy for you. No be to dey throw away am or you just tie am. The one wey dey common sef, you just tie am put for window. When you wan go comot yam, una carry am take do harvest. This thing you fit use bucket, you fit use sack bag, and you fit use all these things dey plant. How many of us dey plant for backyard for our house? We get small thing wey dey grow for us. See, almost everybody here know the plant, and it's very important. Another benefit of to the plant this kind of thing, you go save money. No be every time you wan buy pepper, you go Mama Nkechi or Mommy Chidera shop, you go buy pepper. Another second thing be say, e go make you eat healthy food. Small thing you go say malaria don catch you. Why malaria dey catch you? Because you no dey eat enough nutrients. The ugu wey you dey buy for market come serve for your kitchen. You know how many chemical fertilizers they use now for market? I know they try to call anybody market, but una know say na the truth. When you plant by yourself, now you dey take your hand, they grow that thing naturally, and it go make you. Let's say you wan cook okra soup and okra dey your backyard, and wetin you get na 500 naira. On the normal, if you manage that 500 naira, make that okra soup for pot. But because the okra soup dey your backyard, you go pack that okra well for your pot. Now you dey grow am, you no dey buy am. So e go make you go eat healthy, and when you eat healthy, your body, your system go come get strength. Dey fight any sickness wey dey come. So na the second benefit be that say you go eat healthy. I don already talk the other benefits wey be say your soil, you go help you go regenerate your soil. And another important thing wey dey very important when I come Muko November last year, I notice say waste plenty for that side. They go just dey throw away anyhow. If you dey use most of the things wey you dey throw away for outside, if you dey use am, convert am, take see how you fit use am dey plant. Like your banana peel, sometimes when they pack, you go see spaghetti, you go see banana, you go see plantain back, you go see potato back. Most of those things you fit use them, still make manure. Put for your garden, put for wetin you don plant for backyard. So now why I come here today? So I don gather some materials. First of all, before I continue, I wan show you now how first of all you fit make your manure using kitchen waste, using things like plantain peels, using green leaves, using your sand. You fit use your banana peels. I get something eggshell sef. When you peel your egg, instead of just throw am, you use them to generate and make your manure. So the first thing, you still wan pour back another sand. This sand you see say e dey very rich, and we fit take am plant. You still wan pour back another sand for the bucket, take cover the grass. Once you don cover am, your manure don set. E dey very easy like that. Then you go come keep am. You go come keep am for either 22 days, 3 weeks, or 1 month. You understand? Just cover am. You find something, cover am. Keep for 1 month. By the time you come, all these things wey you put inside, you no go find am. They don blend enter inside the soil, and e dey very rich. They don blend enter inside the soil. For some people, they go just abandon am for 30 days. But for me, when I been dey do for plantain farm last year, wetin I been dey do say every week I go find stick, take dey turn am, dey mix everything wey dey inside. You no dey smell because that leaf wey dey there, leaf dey inside. Take dey turn am. Take the turn everything, mix everything with it, cover am again. Before 30 days, all these plantain peels, all these leaves, you no go even find anything with it inside. So una don understand. Yeah. So after that 30 days, and another important thing we say, not be because say you dey make your manure, you say, oh, I get manure surplus, no be me dey make am. You come pack and put inside soil. No. Like this soil wey dey here now, we dey plant. I know they like I say, I know they like to put pack things. Put for soil. I dey wait make my plants, wetin I don plant, make use of wetin already dey inside the soil naturally. Then maybe after like 3 weeks or 1 month, I go come apply. I go come see say okay, the plant don dey suck that nutrient, grow to that level. Na that time wey I go come dey apply this one. You go come carry your manure wey don mix up ready, this one. You just take small, put for the surface on top of. If na saba, na why I say saba planting, e dey very good. You just put am on top is around this thing, just surround the plant. Wetin you don grow, wey dey grow for me. Just put am surrounding the thing wey dey by the side. Once you just put am, then you come use your hand, just small for just turn am small. You no go inside though. If you go inside, you don go cause another wahala. Just small, change to just mix the thing wey dey inside. So maybe once in 2 weeks, once in month, as you dey see as the plant. If you do this thing, I tell you say you go get better crop. You go get better, your plants will come out very well. And you see say no stress. No stress. So instead of to dey throw away all these things for outside, they cause waste for environment. You use and regenerate your manure. Use your salva wey you suppose throw outside. You don't plant and you don't produce manure. It saves you money. It saves you money. You don't need to go market, go dey find manure, go dey find ugu. You dey plant your own. In fact, you go dey give you joy because wetin you dey put for, e dey come out well. So you go dey even more encouraged to do more. So anybody get any question? Okay. The thing actually no get measurement, but you go just dey use your eye calculate am. They know say if I wan say 30 milliliters, or those shy if you go Google big man English, they get measurement. But for una, no measurement. Now you go know. You don't see size of leaf, size of it. You no go be saying you go carry one banana peel, come put inside, come pack sand, come pack the dry leaf, put inside. You go just use your hand, they gauge am. You understand? They measure and they put inside. It is very easy like that.
Charity Joshua, a participant, appreciated the organizers and sponsor of the program. In the same vein, Mr. Enti Eko, the sponsor of the program, encouraged and appreciated the host for giving them an opportunity to participate in the program. Hence, he advised the community to debunk bush burning in agriculture.
We very thank you for the program because the way that the program is nice to us and we learn some things inside the programs. We learn how to farm small farm for our backyards and it's a very nice to us before because if you want like that okra, if you need it, you will go to farm and the farm is far. But the way that she come teach us now, we will do it for our backyard and it will easy to us. So we experience some things inside the way that she teach us and we learn it. And we very thank you for the organizer she organized.
Daniela appreciated everyone that made the program a reality. She appreciated NYSC, sponsors, ARCN, and the community.
I feel very excited because, this is the first time that I've actually done something like this. I feel so happy. I was very scared, reaching out to a community like this in this size. I was scared that I might not be able to pass the message across to them in the way that they will understand. But at the end of the event, the way they practicalize it, it means that they actually learn and they follow through the program. So I'm very happy that all my efforts were not wasted. The community that I came to impact actually accepted the message and they performed very well. So I'm so happy that everybody came out. I was also scared that the numbers will not turn out like this, but everybody came out and I was welcomed and we all learned. So I'm just happy that this entire program, the entire process, everything from the beginning to the end has been impactful to the community. Some of the challenges I encountered were finding people that would sponsor the project. Like I said, I'm an NYSC Corp member and I actually don't have the resources. When I came up with the idea in March, I was very scared that I would not find people that are going to sponsor this event. So I applied to so many persons and they all kept saying that they'll come here to talk and they'll come and talk. But that I need the resources to buy seeds and buy most of the materials that were being organized here. So I'm just happy that at the end of the day I've been able to overcome these challenges, find sponsors, funded this organization, brought out everybody down here. So I'm just happy that I've been able to beat down these challenges at the end of everything.
This is how we end this special report. My name is Bilkisu Sulaiman. Hope you've enjoyed and learned how to use disposable item for compost manure.